Yeah,
I think Made in Abyss 2 or Made in Abyss soundtrack 3, if you don't mind me saying, is like some of your best fucking work, man.
I agree.
thank COVID.
Yeah.
Who knew that if an artist was sad, they would write slightly better music?
Also one of the most traumatizing shows in general as well. So
that's a good thing.
So did you know in like the story of 2 when you're writing the music as well? Obviously, I guess
I feel like you kind of have to.
you have to,
Yeah.
sorry,
Yeah.
I forgot that it's a manga first.
Yeah, well, the thing is, you can do obviously as much research as you want. I did a fair amount of research up until a point, and then I find that sometimes taking a quick half step back
yeah.
and just helps, like, because it means that you're not. It's kind of weird to say, you're not pigeonholing your ideas specifically to a scene, because this music needs to work not just with maybe 1 or 2 intended scenes. It has to happen. It might be used 3 or 4 times throughout the show. So there's a little bit of like, you're not denying yourself information, but you're just maybe widening the perspective just a little bit after. And it just helps you write just maybe the track that you didn't think that you'd have to write. It also helps that I bought a fuckload of synth for this.
I don't know. Yeah, you kept posting like a new synth. It was like Synth Saturdays.
Oh,
Like,
dude.
got a new one.
I mean, look,
I mean, Kevin texts me every time he buys a new synth. He's like, "Look what I bought."
I don't even think Kevin like knows he's working. I think he's just paying off debt. I think,
wow,
It's just like some people like to collect trading cards. Kevin just collects synthesizers.
yeah, synths and watches are the things that I just go fucking but one is for business, one is for pleasure. No, the synth thing, I got a new one.
Yeah.
And,
How many synths is that now that you have?
Fuck. Okay, so one.
Because the last time I went to your house and we wrote that album in a day, I think you had like what, 5 in that office?
Fuck. Okay, so it's
no, 6. Sorry, because you bought the new finger continuum.
Yep.
Finger
The finger continuum.
Finger continuum.
So there's a Moog one.
I think I've watched that video.
Yeah.
The finger continuum.
yeah. About the springs, right? You want to bring back the fucking spring conversation from 3 years ago? Because we can. We can go get Hungry Jack's and I can throw a patty somewhere. No, I got Moog one, my matriarch, Harken Continuum, Polybrute, Arteria Polybrute.
Polybrute sounds such a cool name.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's good.
Polybrute was fun to play.
Yeah, Polybrute's fucking great. And then now Prophet 10. So yeah.
Prophet 10?
Prophet 10.
These names are so sick.
Yeah, they're great. Yeah.
Prophet 10.
That's
They're
sort of
just as epic as they sound as well.
Right.
I'm not in the business of potentially saving the money.
So
It's,
don't actually spend. You've already
Life
spent.
is too
Yeah,
short.
life
I
is.
mean, look, honestly, do you, like, I understand like being practical, especially in modern times, like being practical about like don't be an idiot with spending cash and all that sort of thing. But like, first off, this is something that makes your job better. And then so it's an investment in your quality, but also
I love it when something.
This sounds like my conversation with my accountant.
Yeah.
Hey, it is.
I love it when a professional calls their purchases investments.
Yeah. Well, fucking A.
It's all wrong.
It is.
Oh, yeah.
investment.
I think we are all guilty of maybe some purchases that perhaps weren't necessary, but
Yeah, of course.
Oh, this is absolutely necessary.
Yeah, it makes sense.
I'm
for him.
saying mine are not necessary. And I have the same
Yours is more
system.
necessary than what we.
Well, put it this way:
purchase.
without those big boys in the studio,
Wouldn't sound as good.
It would have sounded much worse without.
Yeah.
And it also
Yeah.
like it gives you like new, and you know this as well. Like it just gives you like new ideas because like you're not when you're writing in front of a computer all the time. You're gonna eventually like you have to trick the brain into doing something new. Because
Right.
you're
Yeah.
just going to sit in front of the computer and do the same thing. It's going to start sounding stagnant. And you were saying before very kindly, like how is it, how do you do the range thing? How do you go from, this project to that one, to that one, to that one? Just changing the process, maybe not changing all the process, but changing enough of the process to actually just try and think about things a little bit differently. Listen to new things, even just starting with like mimicking some different style and trying to make it part of your personality. All those sorts of things come into play. And the key really, which is a double-edged sword, is time. So you just need time to do this,
Yes.
which sometimes you don't get. So these projects sometimes run on very tight schedule, and you don't want to fail.
Yeah.
You don't want to fail both as a creator. You don't want to fail as a professional, but you also want to do something that hopefully sounds really good, and that takes sometimes time. So
Yeah, I swear every time I meet you, your life is in a perpetual state of like crunch.
It's more about right now. The objective is I mentioned 2023 as like a break year, like a make or break year because I got to the end of it and I was beyond cooked. I tend to not like break down that much,
Right.
But like there was a time during that year where I was like quite upset quite frequently.
Yeah.
And that's when I knew that's the beginning of, okay, I need to change this now.
Yeah.
And it's not just about the work output and saying yes and no to things. Of course, there's an element of that, but it's actually also about like trying to find balance in your day-to-day and actually do things throughout the day, throughout the week, planning wise as well, that help you structure your life in a way where it doesn't become complete chaos. A little bit of chaos, maybe some chaos, maybe up to 50% chaos is maybe manageable. It's like we all probably have managed chaos to some degree. It's like
2023 was a fucking busy year for Trash Taste as well. Now that I think back to it, like we were fucking, I swear all of us were going overseas at least once a month to do some kind of work. We had tour, we had so much shit going on that year.
Yeah, travel's brutal. Travel fucks you. I don't care if what type of class of flight you take, it still fucks you at the end of the day.
The worst part is that I always like forget that when I'm planning.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, I can do like 3 flights this month. And then when I get to the future and I do it, I'm like, man, I fucking suck. What did I
It's like
agree to?
theoretically this is fine.
I'm like, what is a 14-hour flight? Like half a day.
Well,
I can manage.
It's like I'll just play video games and watch anime, and then you're on the flight and you're like, I hate it.
It's like I want to die.
Yes.
well, the one downside to 30, Connor, which
Okay. I feel so called out.
I don't know, and I must ask as well, how's your brain fog? Like on tired days, how's your brain fog?
Bro, sleep schedule has never been more important in my life.
Yeah.
I have pretty bad brain fog already, I think.
Well, welcome.
Honorary 30.
Honorary.
Yeah.
I feel like my memory is particularly shit. And sometimes when I'm tired as fuck, it's really hard to focus on anything.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
And I'm like,
Do you sometimes feel, you guys, do you sometimes feel like, am I getting dumber?
yeah. Do you feel like I'm going to
Every day. Every day.
Like there's some things where like, I swear it wasn't this hard to just think when I was like in my 20s.
By the way, side chaining is what I was looking for.
Side chaining.
From 20 minutes ago. I've known this terminology for fucking 16, 17 years.
I
Forgot
have this thing where
Brain
I'm
fog.
Brain
sometimes
fog.
I just look for a word. I'm like, I know the word, and I've said it so many times, and then now my brain is just like, no, you do not know
It's the
anything.
worst when you have the perfect word for the scenario. You're like, I have a good word for this. And then you're trying to convince the other person, you're like, I know the word for this situation.
I swear I have some semblance
and
of
then
intelligence.
in like 30 seconds later, you just pick the dumbed down word. You're like, fine.
the thing.
Yeah. Well, I am becoming slightly more economical with words now as well. In general, like this is a podcast, so obviously you just talk. But like when if I'm trying to explain something, I will now use less words, like consciously.
Yeah.
Wait, how does that work though?
Okay. What are you drinking?
Coffee.
Yeah. Good. You're not drinking a latte with blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
As a very basic example.
okay, but if I asked you,
Okay.
what are you drinking, and then you replied back with, "Oh, this is an oat milk latte,
I would
crafted from
love to be
the
Kevin's
mountains
client.
from Colombia."
How's the music going? Happening.
No,
Will it be
say
good?
that.
It's going.
I think so.
It's
Yeah.
going.
Music is musicking.
I say I'm continuing.
Yeah.
No, but like, okay, take the concept of that and then apply it to, okay, how did you write this?
Yeah, you're not trying to fluff.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like
right.
I sat down, I had an idea, it wasn't shit, I wrote it, and it didn't require any revision, thankfully.
Yeah.
And that's not to, and it's not about being overly like lazy or something like that. It's about like, okay, what like
I
what
hope you
is
don't
it?
do this in professional interviews, by the way. Do you? when they're like, Kevin, we loved your last soundtrack. We want to know what was the inspiration behind this song? It's like, wrote song, liked it, released it.
Well, it's the truth, though.
Actually, yeah, knowing you would probably.
I've seen Kevin interviews. He's just the bloke.
Problem is, I'm getting worse because, like, it is sometimes very simple, and maybe you know when this whole meme shit started with the beep and boop stuff, like fucking half a decade ago, you were probably fucking onto something. To be honest.
People they don't like the truth.
No, simple is some, and this is why I'm happy.
Yes,
this is why I'm happy now, because in 2023 I was thinking so much, and it's like just right. Yeah. Sometimes obviously do your research, be a professional, do like absorb yourself in the project.
Yes.
But once you're there, just fuck about, just be happy, just do it.
Yeah.
Just do it.
No illusions of grandeur. Just make the music.
No, because then you can write some fun stuff, and obviously, like at some point you need to attach meaning, you need to attach purpose to it. There are times where it's very appropriate to do that sort of deep dive and analysis and be like, this is why I did this. This is why it's connected to this. I mean, I was talking to a client earlier today that like literally I was like, oh, this is why we're doing this and blah, 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 blah. Like doing all that, analysis essentially, or like unpacking why you've done the music this way, why you've written that track that way, why it's fun, why it's, why you're satisfied with it or not satisfied with it yet. There's times for that. But then sometimes it's just like, mate, I was just
want to set a
I
fire.
just fucking did it. I did it and did it.
I
felt good.
I love that.
Let me know what you think. I'm happy to talk about it.